Hello, I'm Bill Bailey, and welcome to the Bill Bailey Dusk to Dawn Culture Vulture podcast with me, Bill Bailey, in it as Bill Bailey.
Okay, Bill.
Speak louder.
Louder. There we go.
Put your face closer to the device.
The device is in my mouth.
Put it there.
It is in my mouth now.
That's better.
Much better.
I can hear you now.
Good. So, Bill,
Yes.
first of all, what's a day in the life of Bill Bailey?
Well, very, very exciting. I get up at the crack of dawn, and then I run for 42 miles, and then I drink some decaffeinated tea, which has been strained through muslin, prepared by friars from Tuscany, and then I wake up, because that's all a dream, and I just shuffle about the room, really, eating a satsuma. Not very exciting, to be honest.
Oh, I don't know.
That rock and roll.
Yeah, that shuffling sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that's quite good.
Are you shuffling to anything in particular?
Shuffling to any particular, to sounds?
The sounds, yeah?
The sounds of nature, the wind in the trees, and Mastodon, the new album, The Hunter.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, so, the next question is, what would be the 3 things you'd take to the moon?
Oh. The 3 things I'd take to the moon. I'd take some hummus, some carrot batons. Can that count as one thing?
That's one thing, yeah.
And a telescope. Look at the beautiful world that we live on.
Beautiful. What would be the most favourite music instrument that you own out of the thousands?
The theremin, because you can play it without touching, and it's mysterious and strange, and I don't understand how it works.
Also, there's a bit element of magic.
There is a slight voodoo kind of shamanistic quality to it, which is unknown. It's ineffable, and I think in a world where so much is known, one needs to be able to try and contact the supernatural.
Very nice. Well, that leads on to the next question nicely. Where do you find the inspiration for your work?
I think it's all just in the air, crackling around, and in your brain, and sometimes you don't even know where it comes from. It just floats around like some sort of weird, intangible, ectoplasmic whimsy that you have to try and channel through your own mind. And sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't. But I like to feel that is, we're just vessels, we're just ciphers for the eternal, the eternal fame.
Is there any voodoo magic involved?
Well, yeah, sometimes, and sometimes mojitos are involved.
So, what's the most surreal situation you've ever found yourself in?
Well, there was one quite recently when I was in a Italian restaurant, and a couple of people said, "Oh, well, hello, Bill," and it was Peter Purvis and the bloke that did Finger Bobs, and that was very odd because they were like 2 icons of my childhood, and now they were just these sort of 2 slightly drunk blokes in a restaurant going, "We like your stuff," like a couple of lads, and it was very odd. It didn't seem that odd at the time, but it just got odder and odder as I sat there.
So have you got a special way to travel?
Yeah. What you mean? Do I have like a special train?
Oh, well, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Well, that would be great. In fact, I'd love to have that. Like a secret network of rail lines only for celebrities.
Why, do you like celebrities?
No. It's not great. Well, I tell you what, though. Look, I mean, you can't deny if you can get a shoe shop open a little bit longer because of your celebrity, then who's going to deny that? I think the thing is, trouble is getting sort of lumped in with, people from Hollyoaks, Peter Andre. That's the downside.
Is that who's on your train?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Peter Andre's driving it.
Oh right, get off quick. So is that your preferred audience?
Metal
Rockers.
fans. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they're the most brilliant fans. They're the most brilliant audience. They're just it's all or nothing. I can't ever imagine metal fans just for clapping politely, going, "No, that's quite good." They'll either go mental, they'll either drag you into the mosh pit, tear you apart, literally, or stand there shouting, chanting, giving the horn of rock through the skies.
So have you been in the mosh pit recently?
Well, I tried to. I attempted to get into the mosh pit for Slipknot, but I was because of the curse of celebrity. It makes it very difficult to mosh because people look round and recognise you, and then they lose their balance in the mosh, fall over, and you cause like a domino effect, and it can actually can be quite dangerous. So I tend not to. It's a health and safety issue.
So you're banned now.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in there.
No. There's like a really sort of like poncy little celebrity moshing area.
What, with a train station?
What?
With a train station?
Yeah, that's right. The train stops in the mosh area. There's me and like a couple of the Jon Snow from Channel 4 News, just gently moshing.
A gentle mosh?
Yeah.
Oh.
A mild mosh.
Has that changed over your life? Was it more aggressive before?
I think so, yeah, of course. Yeah. I think you can chart the way your life goes. You start, you flick yourself about, shirt off, you don't care what's happening.
Yeah.
Chain flying out your pockets. You're home, you return rail ticket, money, everything gone. And then you gradually sort of rein it in. So I think that's what I'll be doing.
Well, no, great to talk to you. And yeah, have a fantastic day. See you then.
Thank you very much,
Bye.
Will. Thank
Cheers,
you.
bye-bye.
Bye.